So, first place we'll start, it's just underneath here. So, what we've got in the top corner there, that's your heating system in the top corner. So that does your air blown system as well as your 10 litre hot water boiler. So it's all integrated in that unit in the top corner. There's nothing to switch on or off or anything, just literally showing you where the unit is. Is it lit?
It's burning fine, mate. I'll leave it on for 5 minutes. I think it just had a bit of moisture in the burner, mate. Yeah. But we will leave it 5 minutes like that, that's right.
Yeah, and check it. Yeah, no worries, perfect. So, moving on further down, we've then got your onboard water pump. Yep. So that's what circulates the water around the van. The most important thing is that little yellow tap that's sitting flat at the minute.
Yep.
What that is, that's your drain off valve. So winter time, or when you're not using the van, if you simply lift that lever up so it sits straight up in the air, it'll drain all the contents of that water boiler out. And then if you leave your taps open, which lets air into the system, everything will simply drain straight through the floor there. And then all you do when you come back to it, when you use it again, is simply close that down, touch your water, and then simply pull the water through your taps.
Yep.
Okay. Then, moving next down, we've now got your powerhouse. So this is your consumer unit for the van. On the ends, we've got your system shutdown. So again, you'd use that for when you're not using the van for a period. If you switch that off, it stops any drain off your leisure battery. Yep. So there's no drain off the 12 volt. And then obviously when you want to use it again, just switch it back on.
Yep.
We've then got reverse polarity. So if you do take your van abroad, the French and Germans are backwards to us. When you plug in, that will light up to let you know that the power is reversed externally. So it's either a rewire of your leads or an adapter. Once that light's gone out, it means it's powering up your van.
Okay, so if the light's on, effectively it won't...
No, it won't power anything up in the van, okay. It shuts it off there. Okay. We've then got battery charger and your heating and hot water. I would just leave these two on constantly because they are only live when you're plugged into the mains. And obviously when you're plugged into the mains, you want the battery charger going, charging up your battery, and you obviously want your heating and hot water running on the mains.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Yep, so just when... because potentially we're going to store the van at the house, would you recommend having it plugged in all the time to trickle charge?
I maybe wouldn't plug it in all the time, but maybe once a week or so,
yep.
I would plug it in and just charge back up that battery.
Yep.
But what you can do is simply hit your system shutdown when you're not using it,
yep.
but switch that shutdown back on before you plug the electric in,
yes.
and then it will just re-top up back up that battery. And I'll show you, there's a display up there, you can check the voltage of your battery.
Yep.
So you can look, if your battery's got 12 volts in it, you know it's fully charged, but obviously if it's anything less than 12, you know you've got to bang it on charge.
Yep, that's fine.
We've then got 12 volt fuses,
yep.
240 breakers,
yep.
and then on the inside of the door 12 volt fuses, 240 breakers.
Yep, fine.
But with these new units now, every fuse has got a little LED light to go with it. If the fuse is blown, it comes up with a little red light next to it. So no more pulling them all out and looking, has that one gone, has that one gone? Yep. It lights up red so you know which one needs changing.
Okay. And then you can get those replaced?
Yeah, you've got some inside your pack
right, okay.
already, but yeah, we sell them here, and you can get them from most car garages and things like that. Yeah, they're quite an easy commodity to get hold of. Happy with everything in there?
Yep, fine.
Yeah, perfect. So we'll go above the door now, because it'll get that little bit more confusing. So, I don't know if you want to come in the middle, because you'll need to see the screen, so we'll just have a bit of dancing, man. So, this is your main control panel for the van itself. So, on the end, power off. So, there you go, power off. Now, the only two things which will stay on now, one is your heating system, and two is your fridge. So, when you're powering down, they're the two separate things you need to turn up separate.
Right.
So, come back to this panel now. Power back on. So, what it's showing us now, the little L in the top corner is letting us know we're running on the leisure battery, and then the lightning strike there is letting us know we're running on the mains. So when you switch on and you're plugged into your mains, they're the two symbols you want to be seeing.
Okay.
We've then got the time in the top corner, and then just below us here, it's showing us the voltage of your leisure battery.
Yeah.
So you can see it's a 12 volt battery, but with the battery charger running, it points up to 14.3. So you know there's plenty of oomph in that battery for you. Then, moving on to this side, top one is for your awning light. So obviously blue light on means that the light's on external. Also there'll be a switch here. So if you notice that blue light goes on and off as well. So you can turn it on and off from up there, or you can turn it on and off from down here as well.
Yep.
Okay. Now the next one down is all your dimmable lights. So if you look, it's the ones above your cupboard on the end there.
Yep.
And also the ones above your cupboard here.
Yep.
But what it is, when you switch that light on, it'll always come up with dimmer level on the screen here.
Yep.
So to adjust the brightness is the in arrow, so it's the select arrow in the middle there. So all you do, turn them up as high as 100.
Yeah.
But then also When you're having a nice romantic evening tonight, you can turn them down as low as 5 as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So you just go past the 100.
Yeah, it just goes one way. It
past 100
only
and
ever
then to
goes up.
5. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it goes back down. Just turn them back up so no one gets the wrong idea. We've then got next one down is for all the rest of the lights in the van. But what it is I've physically gone round and turned on all the rest of your lights.
Okay.
So when you switch that on, all it does, it powers up the switches for the lights. So if there is a light on, you just need to come to it and physically switch it on as such.
Yes.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So then your last one is water pump. Now you'll see it's flashing saying water level low. Well, it is because there's no water tanks in here. But all it is these systems are designed to run on all the Swiss caravans and motorhomes. So some do, some don't.
Right.
But I'll show you where you can switch that alarm off.
Okay.
So now I've switched your water pump on. You can see the blue light on, but you can't hear the pump running because we've already pressurised up your system.
Yep.
But every time you switch that on, that pump will run until you prime your system. So to prime your system is just cold tap first.
Yep.
Till you've got constant running water.
Yep.
Come on. There we go. And then simply shut the tap off, come round to the hot side and leave it running until you've got constant running water on the hot side.
Right.
When you've got constant running water on both sides, your system's primed, shut your tap off and you'll hear your water pump silence.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how you know you're primed up.
So with regard to the hot tap then, the boiler, so there's no water in the system, prime the system, get the water in, do that, then is there a cut off on the...
For your boiler, in these modern ones, that heater will not heat up until there's water present.
That's fine.
So until there's water in it, it won't heat up. So you can't burn the element out or something. So
that's
they're very
fine.
user friendly.
Yeah,
very
that's
user
fine.
friendly. All it is simply just putting water through both sides of your tap, and that's it. You're set up and ready to go.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry to bother you. Can you move the Mondeo forward a bit so we can get to Van Head over here in the Adams Bay, please?
Oh, the camera's not still on, is it?